begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all your brethren out there teaching His word in all sincerity and in truth. And to the few Akwaf that listen and subscribe, Shalom. It's the brother Dama Agabar here from GMS Los Angeles with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. And excuse my voice, I've been a little bit under these last couple of days, but hey, this work still has to go out. And as I was reading this article, they were hitting on some very key points, basically trying to point out who these so-called elites are, the kings of the earth, so to speak, the movers and shakers and the true rulers that rule this earth and every government, the financial, the religious, policies of this planet Earth. They refer to them, sometimes we do too, as the elites, but really at the head of it is who the Bible refers to as the wicked, better known as the biblical Edomites. All right. And they're all, and the heads of these different, organizations, all these different subgroups, that truly run this planet Earth, man. They're in control of all the resources. They control the stock market. They control Wall Street. They control the financial, the Federal Reserve, oil companies, and all these things that basically make the world go around is in the control of these global elites, which are the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. A bunch of damn liars, deceivers, murderers, and, and they're of that wicked one. All right. But, a lot of these so-called, people out here, they can't, link Esau, Edom and these, the Esau, Edom to these elites and the rulers of the earth. But the Bible does a beautiful job of, pinpointing these damn devils, man. And they are literally the sons of Satan, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan here on the planet Earth. All right. These elites, these Edomites that are at the head of all of these different, the Bilderberg Group, the WHO, the financial institutions, they're nothing more but, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, And this article does a pretty good job of, going into it, but I'm going to put the spiritual touch on it, scripturally to pinpoint these individuals, all right? And they are the biblical Edomites, all right? These Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all of these different, so-called elites, as they like to call them. They all go back to the spiritual demon. Like I said, the spiritual counterpart, the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan. And they are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, all right? The left hand of the Heavenly Father here to do what they're doing here on the earth until the day that Yahweh Shai returns to judge and to destroy the wicked off the face of the earth. So I'm going to start right here in this article. It says, as I write in the Great Reset and the struggle for liberty, the Western world, not only the Western world, but the whole world, but it comes out of, the military point of it comes from the, America. And then you have Europe, the European Union, NATO, and the EU, which is the beast. And you have the whore that sits upon the beast, which is America, and then you have all the other heathen nations that come under that rulership of Esau, Edom. All right. It says the Western world is in the grips and under the control of subversive elites with inordinate power and influence. These people aren't naturally superior, but have as their object the undermining of Western civilization. Which, because ultimately, the Lord put these Edomites in power. He's given them the blessing to be in this position. It says they can be found in such globalist roundtable organizations as the Royal Institute for International Affairs, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberg Group, the Club of Rome, and the World Economic Forum. And their main international intergovernmental counterpart, the United Nations, and in the monetary organizations that fund the globalist regime, the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, you see. And it's through these different, organizations and these different groups and clubs of, that are under the rule of the elite that they have created is how they rule the earth, man. How they get things done, how they can put different policies into place and to rule over, these heathen nations as well as the America as well. This is how things get done for the elites through these different groups. Now, you're not going to find the actual elites. You're not going to see their faces as the head of these different organizations, but they fund and they run these organizations, and all the plans of these elites are being operated under these different the round table, as it likes to call it, which is nothing more but the tentacles of this wicked elite, the Edomites. The wicked, as the Bible speaks of. It says all these organizations have had their objective, the undermining of nation states, the destruction of free market, and the control of the world economic system by a globalist elite. You see, these objectives are now being conducted under the rubric of stakeholder capitalism, with the WEF running interference for and coordinating the public-private partnerships that are ushering in stakeholder capitalism, supposedly to combat climate change. You see? And this is what these devils do. This is why they have these different roundtable groups, the CFR, the Club of Rome, the World Economic Forum, the WHO, all these different organizations, are doing the bidding of these elites, man. Right. And they get these stupid cronies to be in a position, all these different members of these different groups and clubs. They'll put them at the head of these different organizations, like the head of the WHO. I'm pretty sure he's a member of the Council on Foreign Relations, probably the Club of Rome and several other ones. And they all, are in the same group, and they're all, operating for the same goal and plan for these devils, man, which is the wicked. All right. And this is what the Bible refers to as the council of the wicked, man. All right. Which is, these different round table groups that are operated and funded by these elites to do their bidding. And this is Psalm 64, verse 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. You see, the Bible refers to them as the wicked. These Edomites, these different groups, Esau himself, they're all, they are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Let's get the word for wicked. The word is Rai. It says to be bad, be evil. You see, to be injurious, be evil. To be wicked, be evil ethically. To do an injury or hurt, to do evil or wickedly. And that's all that these devils do. That's all that they know how to do. Because remember, they're the left hand of the Heavenly Father. They're literally, like I said, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan here on the planet Earth. And that's why everything that they do is ultimately in rebellion against the Creator, Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why you see their policies are so cruel. Everything. That's why you see them trying to, pushing these transgenderism agendas. They're trying to pass, make bestiality legal. Basically, everything that the Heavenly Father says not to do, they promote for you to do. And they go across the planet Earth, ushering in all of these wicked and demonic practices, which are ultimately in rebellion to the Heavenly Father, so that they can sit at the seat of God, showing themselves that they are God, that's why they have GMO fruit. That's why they're trying to manipulate the elements, change the genetic code of man and animals and beasts, and bring back woolly mammoths, but using their CRISPR technology to basically, add in different genetic sequences that they want to add in to make it be their own creation, which is why they're pushing so hard on this agenda to what's it called, transhumanism, so that they can try to create man in their own image and give you the license to do and live however you want to live outside the bounds and the regulations of the Heavenly Father. It says hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. See, all those different round tables are all those different secret councils that they meet up to do wickedness, man. To disenfranchise people, to take. Now they're coming with this whole digital beast system, which is a total digital enslavement system. They're gonna try to, that's why they're destroying all of the food, all these train derailments, because they're basically trying to collapse and cripple this society, and to, so that they can take control over every single ounce and piece of resource on the planet Earth, so that they can tell you what you can have and what you cannot have, how much food you can eat, how much water you can consume, how much electricity and how much carbon you can put out. It'll be all under their scrutiny and under their control, man. They're have the ability to know what you're thinking, to be inside of your head, to know your thoughts, to know whether you're lying or not, to heal this, to heal that. They're literally trying to be God on the planet Earth, but through the left hand, through wicked means, man. And all these different councils and all these different World Economic Forum and meetings that they have behind closed doors that the average citizen is not privy to are all councils that are set up in wickedness, man. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Yeah, their their laws, their legislations, all of these different like I said, them trying to pass laws to make to make having bestiality more inclusive. Trying to destroy marriage between a man and a woman, and just all the shit that the devil would do is being done through these devils, man. Salakia. Okay. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Yeah, that's their whole thing. Secrecy. These different organizations, if they had it their way, they would never want to be known. They don't want the people to know about the Council on Foreign Relations, the Club of Rome, and what they're truly, really all about. If they have it their way, they will let these think tanks and these different groups to move in secrecy to where nobody would know who they were. Nobody would know the members, that they can move in silence, be unseen, and do things to where they can't be found out or sought out, man. But, in the end of the time, the Lord is revealing this devil to where he can't hide himself anymore. So the cat is out the bag. So now he's coming down with that great wrath. People are more privy to what these assholes are really doing. You see? It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter, you see? And that's what the wicked does. He's not doing anything on the behalf of good, whether it's for the earth, whether it's for the people, animals, life in general, and especially not righteousness, man. So they encourage themselves in an evil matter, which is ultimately in transgression against the Creator. It says they commune of laying snares privily. What is a snare? A trap. So they commune, meaning that all these different meetings, every time they get together, every time they have these different councils, they're laying traps and snares to enslave humanity, man, to disenfranchise you, to harm your children, to turn you out, to make your children be flip-floppers, to pass pedophilia, to take away the guns, all type of evil that they're doing, man. It says they say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. Yeah, wickedness on top of wickedness, man. That's what they meet to do, is nothing but evil, nothing but unrighteousness. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. You see? So these devils are highly sophisticated, left-handed demons, man. The wicked that the Bible speaks of, who are the biblical Edomites. It says in the economic sphere, stakeholder capitalism is a cartel scheme that benefits the compliant and destroys the non-compliant. You see, this is why eventually it's going to boil down to the MOTB. In order for you to be a part of their new digital beast system, you're going to have to comply in all forms. You're going to have to literally give away your privacy, give away your freedom of thought, your freedom of speech, your freedom to do anything in order to benefit, in order to buy or sell, in order to receive food, hot water, a job, anything in the near future. You're going to have to be totally compliant to the New World Order, which is ultimately going to be you giving yourselves over unto them as slaves in this digital system. See, and if you don't do it, guess what? You'll be killed. You'll be shut out of the society. You won't be able to buy. You won't be able to get food, walk into a store, travel, get on the bus, do anything outside of this digital infrastructure that they're building in the near future. It says in the economics of stakeholder capitalism spill into a governance and geopolitical model, states in favor corporations and public-private partnerships in control of governance. See, yeah, so they're taking control of every single aspect of society, man. It says, and control that configurably yields a cooperative state hybrid largely unaccountable to the constituents of national governments. You see? It's a little bit more I want to read down here now, and I'm going to get back to these scriptures. Here we go. It says, let me read up here. It says, this is true, but the WEF model also represents the governmentalization of private industry. Under Schwab stakeholder capitalism and the multi-taskholder governments model, governance is not only increasingly privatized, but also, and more importantly, corporations are deputized as major additions to governments and intergovernmental bodies. The state is thereby extended, enhanced, and augmented by the addition of enormous corporate assets. These includes funding directed at sustainable development to the exclusion of the non-compliant, as well as the use of big data, artificial intelligence, and 5G to monitor and to control citizens. You see? and they're going to have all these different things on board. Facebook, social media, all of these different companies that you might work for. They're all going to be on board, and they're all going to be in compliance with what this new world order, this new world order is going to all be about, man. And if you ultimately don't have that MOTB or the proper credentials to conduct yourself inside of that society by total compliance, you're not going to have any freedom. If they tell you got to do this, you got to do that, you're going to have to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to function inside of that society. And this is all the plans of the damn devil, man. You see? And this is where a lot of people don't understand. This is why we call this, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And everything that he does is sin and wickedness and transgressions against the Heavenly Father. And he's trying to get the people to, sell themselves over to this system. Let me see. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous. You see? And that's what this devil is not. Like I just read in Psalms, man. They only commune in doing evil. The wicked plotteth against the just. That's all they want to do. And they don't believe in, like, their righteousness is not, they don't see righteousness as what the Heavenly Father deems as righteousness. Their righteousness is doing everything that's in rebellion to the righteousness of God, man. It says, he that committeth sin is of the devil, and is not Esau, Edom, the man of sin. So therefore he is the damn devil, which means the deceiver, the wicked one. You see? And that was what he was created on the earth to be by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Just look at what he does. Look at how he operates. Look at what all of his agendas are based off of, all about sin and wickedness and deception. It says, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose, the Son of God was manifested that he might destroy the works of the devil. You see? And this is what Yahweh Shai is ultimately coming to do. All right, to destroy the works of Esau, Edom, the wicked, out of the earth, man. His new world order, his MOTB, all of this mold this, all this wickedness that he's implementing in the earth. Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy it out of the earth, man. And all those that have joined themselves and made a perpetual sacrifice unto that new, the ways of the devil. It says, whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God, which is ultimately the elect of the children of Israel. It says, in this the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil, which are the Edomites. Like I said, they're the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. They're the reincarnation of Cain back in the earth. But this time they came back as Esau with all the same attributes, all the same wickedness, all the same rebellion against God, man. It says, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Not as Cain, you see, because Esau spiritually is came back reincarnated. Esau came back reincarnated as Cain, the same spirit, man. It says, not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. You see? You see how it's linking Cain as with the wicked one? Because everything is reincarnated. That same spirit that was in Cain is in Esau. That's why he is such a blatant murderer and a liar and a thief and, and everything wicked. It says, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. And Esau is still in that same spirit today. He's trying to destroy the righteous, which is his brother Jacob, children, which are the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's why he's constantly keeping you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in a perpetual state of sin and rebellion against the Most High. You see, so that he can have the advantage over you. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, which is Esau, which is the Edomites, which are these elites, man. A lot of their lineage and their forefathers go back to the lineage of Esau. And a lot of them know that, man. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself all above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's what this devil has done. He's painted himself as Christ, as the Father, as the chosen people. He's out here Basically coming out and telling you that the God of the Bible is fake news, that through their technology, they can heal you. They can read in your thoughts. They can do everything that God can do, here on this earth through their technology. So that basically you don't need to fear the God of the Bible anymore. Just fear him, because he has all of the abilities and the technology to be God, here on the earth through his own wisdom and through his own knowledge, man. You see? It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time, you see? And now is the time for him to be revealed, man. He can't hide himself anymore, We're living in this information age, this technological age, and the more that he comes out with this new world order, the more he has to reveal himself. And plus, through the mouth of the prophets, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone on down, this man is being revealed to be the devil and the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai returns, like I just read in 1 John the 3rd chapter. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophet, which doing videos like these, that's how we're consuming this devil with the spirit of the mouth of the Most High. We're telling him that he's going down. We're exposing him and showing the world that he is the Edomites, the wicked, the devil that the Bible speaks of here on the planet Earth. It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, like I just read in 2 John. Yahweh Shai is coming to do away with the works of the devil and the children of sin. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, you see? And what does the word Satan means? An adversary. And who is the Esau, Edom, these elites, an adversary against the Most High and righteousness and creation and the earth, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Yeah, remember the secret councils? They commune of laying snares privily. They commune to do nothing but evil and wickedness. That's these devils, man. You see, it says, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And that's what, a lot of these people of this world who don't have the eyes to see, or the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to understand what this devil is doing, are going to be deceived by this man and his miracles and his lies and his technology and his new world order in the near future, man. So, hey, these devils are exposed, man. These elites are the wicked. They are Satan, that the Bible, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So be warned, man. Know who you're dealing with. And those of us who are the household of faith, stay faithful, trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and resist the MOTB at all costs, man. So with that, shalom.